is happening, people? My name is Demario Morgan, aka Future Frost, Frost of the Yarto, and today we are back again with another drawing video for you guys. I take it you guys haven't seen my Instagram live. I was perhaps like doing it again because I wanted to like start off with the morning live because I was thinking of like doing that, just starting off with the morning live, but at the same time it's like I'm always feeling a little bit drowsy whenever I wake up. It's like I always feel like I don't want to do anything in the morning. I just want to like go back to bed and indefinitely. So, anywho though, before we get into this video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to my channel and pass it on, spread the word to the whole wide world. You feel me? So anywho, so right now is that for me for like drawing and sketching is because I didn't really like have a lot to like think about what the heck am I going to sketch for, because usually I try to like think outside the box and try to like think of something before I draw, but apparently that went over my head, and well, that kind of like came out as a bit of a sour thing to me, because usually I was trying to like draw something out of random, something I would feel like if I wanted to like take this picture and then make it as an official project, then yeah, I would consider it to be. But at the same time, it's like I always find ways to draw some random stuff, even though like it doesn't exactly come out of my head immediately. Like I just basically drew without a second thought or not a conscious at all. But one thing is, one thing I'm going to talk to you about is something else entirely, and it's about my life and how the way I think and how the way my perspective is I wanted to like say like I want to like tie this into a movie, and it's really a classical movie. You guys heard of the 1978 The Wiz? A very good movie, a very great one in fact. It's like it kind of like portrays like a lot of things what human adults are like going through their whole lives before like becoming of the age. And usually I consider myself to be like the Dorothy of this world, and then just trying to like figure out what is my purpose, what can I do, and how can I pursue it more. But also it's like one thing that like stands out most of all is like the Dorothy character in The Wiz, is that she kind of like lost like what pretty much like matters to her, if I'm saying this correctly, but she kind of like don't know how to feel or how to expect things, and most importantly like out of her comfort zone. And I pretty much was the same on it, because usually I try not to like compare myself to the other characters, but at the same time like it still matches, not exactly like 100%, more like about somewhere between 50% to 90%. So I kind of like trying to like feel what they're going through, but at the same time it's like how can I like make up for it. So one thing is like once you're an adult, it's like you're now starting to like finally like go on your own and mind your own business and here and there. But at the same time, it's like you're like scared for what the world is and what the world could be. And this is why I always like think and always like put thoughts into my head and just trying to like think of about that character's perspective and how can it affect it in real life. I mean, even though it's the same thing. I mean, usually for Dorothy, it's like she always thinks like the outside world is sort of like a hostile I mean hostile apocalyptic place where things never like get anything better. There's always crime on the rise, and there's always something happening, and then she decides to like just stick around with her aunt and her uncle, because she kind of like, because I guess as though like that's the only like safe place that's the only safe place that she ever known, and that's why I kind of like felt the same too, is because it's like I'm afraid to like go out taking upon like challenges every now and then, but at the same time it's like we gotta at least like take a step just to see and how far can we go. And at the same time it's like, how can we learn this experience, how can we learn this thing, because my god. So anywho though, the whole thing is that what I'm trying to say is like, even like for me in my own perspective, is like, what is my Wizard of Oz, and how can it be somewhat the same and yet somewhat different? To me, is like, I always think of like I always think of like Los Angeles being like the Emerald City, and the rest of the world can be a lot of different things, including, well, my old home where I like live most of my life in Inglewood. I kind of like find it to be like the same thing as like you kind of like land in that, well, you kind of like land in that specific town, and that's why I really do like take that as a simple like perspective. Is like, I kind of like landed in Inglewood, and now I must make my way through the journey to the Emerald City, which is downtown, and pretty much gathering a lot of experience and gathering a lot of friends on the way, and somewhat grew close and know what it's like to like feel something like something that has to be changed, something that has to be somewhat different upon myself, and so is others. But yeah, that was pretty much it on my perspective, how I see it as the world of Oz. So right now is that I'm gonna like talk to you about the second drawing right now. Is that I didn't really like, is that I didn't have no idea what to do. It's like I draw a simple circle, and usually I'm trying and I'm puzzling myself. It's like, what the heck am I gonna draw now? And so I had this one idea. If you guys ever heard of hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil, that's what's called. That's like the kind of concept I was like thinking of, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And that's exactly what I'm doing, to be fairly honest, because I didn't really like have no idea to like go on at this point. I just assumed that this is just a simple task. This is just a simple thing. But also though, at the same time, is that one thing I wanted to like get, instead of me like getting like the black and white and gray markers that I have always been using, I just wanted to like give me some color markers just to fill in, just to fill in the color, just to fill in the colorful things, because I wanted to like start working on the color concept too about this. And this is exactly how I describe it to be much more much more amazed than the other black and white and grayish kind of color tone, because I always wanted to like do it, but not a whole lot. Usually I just like use it for like shadows. I just like use it for like only shadows, is because I don't really like have like the light colors to like blend in with my art yet. But at the same time, I'm gonna like try to like save up money to buy me some alcoholic markers, and then I'm gonna see what's gonna happen until there, because usually I just wanted to like make it look like it's positively colorful, but also it has the rough undertone with it. So yeah, I was kind of thinking about it, but it helped. So the one thing I really do say this is like, if you guys just take a moment for yourselves and just watch any favorite childhood movie that you watch, and try to like put it in your own, perspective of what could it be. And right now, that's it, everybody. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.